For my beloved Monica to read when I'm gone. Love, Grandma Cathy.
Previously on A Girl Named Joe.
Who are you?
Everything changed the year I met Joe.
Attaway is hosting its first ever Phoenix Fest.
If Lawrence were my guy, I'd keep my pin on 24/7.
How could you? It's not what it looks like. Because even if you did everything, I still wouldn't take you back.
Cathy Fitzroy, will you please accompany me to the Phoenix Fest?
Will you go with me?
You're asking me to the dance?
We could never have guessed how our lives would change after that day. But once Joe was in my life, nothing would ever be the same.
Whatever happened to Frances Chambers, Joe's mom?
The rubber factory over on High Street. It caught fire, went up in minutes, and Frances was one of the unlucky ones.
Just a terrible tragedy.
Joe and I should have known that when you bring back ghosts, somebody's bound to get spooked.
You can call me Dad, you know.
I wasn't always Alan Powell. I was born Alan Alvarez.
Your dad killed my mom.
He's innocent. That's why I came back here to prove it.
Who is FH? And why is Mom hiding his letter in a book about a dirty cheater?
Everyone give a round of applause for the biggest phony in Attaway. My mom and Principal Hurley are in love. Jane was going to kill them, but they got to her first. And then they killed your mom and got Alan's dad to take the fall for it.
I have tried to protect Fran's secret for all these years. She was my friend. What? I didn't have an affair with Frank Hurley. Your mother did. Lenny took the fall for the fire, and we paid him off to keep quiet.
No, Alan, don't. We had it wrong. It's not what it seems.
Your mother wrote this letter. How could you do this to me? To us?
I thought it was going to make it all go away. Let it go!
I can't believe they finally sold the house.
You used to come here when we were little.
There's a family moving in from Atlanta. They said they're gonna tear the place down.
That's crazy. This is one of the oldest houses in Attaway.
I know. All I have left of Grandma Cathy is memories.
I thought you finished reading that over the summer.
I finished the first part. But Grandma Cathy had a lot more to say.
I know her name is Jo. Her last name I don't know. When I close my eyes, I'll visualize this little girl named Jo.
It had been over a month since Phoenix Fest, and our town was struggling to get back to normal. But nothing about what happened that night was normal. For as long as we could remember, Lenny Alvarez had been the town scourge, charged with starting the famous Attaway fire. And paid off by my parents not to say otherwise. But after 10 years, Lenny broke. He barged into the Phoenix Fest to tell my parents, to let the whole town know.
Dad. You're all liars, son.
That he was an innocent man.
You.
Lenny, now, it's just...
You rat scum.
It's gotta go.
A bullet ricocheted off the floor and hit Lenny right between the ribs. My brother Ray thought he was a hero, but my parents felt otherwise. Maybe he wanted to prove himself, but Ray had nearly gotten himself killed. And that meant he needed some time away. A few weeks later, Lenny was still struggling to get better.
How is he?
He's fine.
After several surgeries, he was making progress, but the doctors were careful not to promise anything. Alan told us his mother was coming home to take care of him. But from what we could tell, it was mostly Alan taking care of things. In some ways, the family hit the hardest was Joe's. Joe and her brother had lost their mother once to the fire. And now they'd lost her again to scandal.
Toast?
I'm fine, thanks.
Joe's Uncle Bobby had fled back to San Francisco after Phoenix Fest, with no sign of returning soon. And as for her father, business was slow at the diner they owned. I'd gained a best friend, but at what expense?
Rain, here's your jacket, dear.
And so my parents did what they do best. They shipped another son off to make him into a man.
Very nice.
Call me if you ever need anything, okay? It's gonna be great. Henry's gonna meet you at the train station. Just be glad you're getting out of this place.
Well, you know what Dorothy says. There's no place like home.
With the new semester ahead of us, Joe and I both wanted to be normal kids for a second. Do normal teenager stuff.
Ew, you're all sweaty.
Well, how else am I supposed to be after pump and iron? Can we grab a shake after school?
Maybe, if you shower.
Junior, get a move on.
But that wasn't going to be easy.
You know you don't have to be so weird around me. I know y'all are dating.
I just want this semester to be better for both of us.
So, have you heard anything about this new principal?
Not a word.
I ran into Miss Gardner over break. She said they were having trouble finding someone, it being mid-year and all.
Well, as long as whoever it is doesn't have a secret affair with one of my parents, then I'm swell. What is it? Who are they?
No idea. New transfers, I guess.
We're not new, really.
Abby, don't.
Oh, I didn't mean to.
No, I just mean we're from Millwood.
So why are you in Attaway?
Don't even think about it.
Think about what?
Attention everyone. My name is Miss Wilson, and I am your new principal.
A woman. Wow.
And as you may have noticed, mine is not the only new face this semester. The school board has instituted a busing program, which means that we will be joined by 25 students from the neighboring town of Millwood. I am just positive everyone will treat our guests with the respect and kindness they deserve.
Must be hard,
What do you mean?
being new and all.
Like you were?
No, nothing like me. I could blend in somewhat. Everyone knows they're new.
Yeah, it's pretty brave.
Pretty righteous.
All right.
If only we could trade them out for some of the people in our school.
My dad's letting me oversee construction of the hotel, you know? My first little project.
Last I checked, your father didn't even let you pour his coffee.
Hey, Chambers. Hey, how's your dad doing? Or should I say Principal Hurley?
Shut up, Lawrence. Seriously?
What?
Just cut it. It's getting old.
Oh, don't be such a pill.
And you don't be such a blowhard.
Hi, Chambers.
Hey, Ellen. How's your dad?
Yeah, it's day by day, but the docs are saying he's gonna pull through.
Glad to hear it. I hope you're not too sore at Cathy about Ray.
He's just a kid. Can't be blamed for your crazy families.
Amen to that.
Hey, Joe. Can we talk about something?
Yeah.
Besides the obvious, I had a really swell time with you at the Phoenix Fest. And I really liked that we went together.
Oh, I didn't realize that's what it was.
Can I say something? I think it would be nice if we started doing more things together. Maybe we start going steady.
We don't really have such great role models, do we?
You mean our parents?
Yeah, I don't know about you, but I guess when I see a couple, I think of my parents, you know, like my mom and my dad. And she died in the fire, and he can barely say I love you to me or Junior.
But that's not who you are, Joe. That's not who we are.
Could be right. But for now, friends.
Friends.
Personally, I think it's nice mixing the Attaway and Millwood kids. We're too stuck in our own ways.
Speak for yourself, Fitzroy.
Oh, stop. You know what I mean.
Don't matter a lick to me, long as you don't swap schools.
Junior, you're so sweet. Who's that your dad's talking to?
I know, this place has been in my wife's family for a lot of years.
I understand. Sometimes you gotta make changes.
Hey, Pops.
Not now, Junior. We're in the middle of something here.
Ernest Sutherland, nice to meet you. Head of acquisitions at Millwood Bank.
Look, just give us a minute, all right?
The bank? Why?
We're hoping to get your old man to let us take this place off his hands. So what do you say, Thomas?
No, he says no. Dad, what?
Not now, Junior. We'll talk about it at home.
But Dad, this is...
I said not now.
You're going to have to talk to us at some point, dear.
Could you pass the salt? The chicken is especially dry tonight.
Catherine, you know you can't speak to your mother like that. Then there were 3. So, I know we started, but, should we say a blessing?
How about the sinner's prayer?
I can't believe you do this to us. We've practically grown up at the diner.
Can we please just eat? Look, I haven't made any decisions yet.
Look at Joe. I was mad too, but maybe it's a good thing. Dad will be home more.
Okay, have a little backbone, Junior, or you'll grow up to be like Dad.
That's enough, Joe. I said, let's just eat.
I ran into Cornelia DuPont at the salon today. She seemed in an awful rush to leave.
All this business with Charles, I suppose. Lately, things haven't been so cordial.
To think Cathy used to have Lawrence DuPont twisted around your little finger.
Yuck.
What if I work double shifts? I know it's been hard since Uncle Bobby left.
I've managed the diner just fine without Bobby before. We just can't afford it. The diner.
This isn't about the diner. Not really.
Joe, don't.
This is about Mom.
That's enough! I will do what's best for our family. The same way I've been doing it for the last 10 years.
Where are you going?
I think I might have left the back door to the diner unlocked. Don't wait up.
Nice one.
Your mother's right, Catherine. Patch things up with Lawrence and all this unpleasantness from this past year will be forgiven.
Over my dead body. Lawrence DuPont is a petty, small-minded lowlife. No wonder you're all in business together.
How dare you speak to us that way?
The last thing you need is another scene, another scandal. Just try to tell me what to do. Do it. I dare you.
Are you expecting someone?
No, you?
No.
Y'all still open?
We should be closed, but I just stopped by to make sure I'd locked up properly.
Oh, well, if it's a bother, I can see if there's a pub open nearby.
No. Have a seat. I'll fix you whatever you'd like.
Drink sounds nice. I'm Debbie.
Thomas, it's a pleasure.
Well, I'm sure the pleasure's all mine.
The only problem with leaving the past behind,
Henry?
What? No kiss hello?
is that sometimes it catches up with you.